Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Y'all, I am tired and I am hungry, and I'm gonna tell you why as soon as you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. So, as much as I try not to start every video or every segment or every story with, let me tell y'all what I've done now. So, if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for coming by. If you've been around for a bit, you know part of this story, but I'm going to tell it again anyway, just for our new friends to get them caught up quickly. So I work out a lot. I work out every day, and I work out generally a couple times a day. I always, like every day, barring anything catastrophic. I lost my coffee. Barring anything catastrophic happening, I ride the Peloton bike. And y'all, I am so competitive. And generally, I just compete with myself. Like right now, I always have goals. And I track my goals. And the Peloton makes it really easy. Like right now, I'm working on my annual goal, which is to hit 40 minutes of workout across all of the Peloton platforms. And I get most of those minutes every day on the bike. So again, barring anything catastrophic or like a really wonky schedule, I do 120 minutes on the bike. Then I do some other kind of like weights or ab workout or Pilates or something, bar workout, something, some other kind of something a lot of times, but I always do that ride in the morning. Well, Peloton has monthly goals that you can hit, and there's like a cycling goal. I don't know, there are different kinds of goals, but you can win. Listen to me. That seriously happened in my head. Anyway, you can earn a bronze, a silver, or a gold in each one of those. And here's where things get dicey for me. You can have friends on the Peloton platform. So like while you're riding, there's a leaderboard and you can high five people who are doing the same ride with you at the same time. So when you high five somebody, they can ask to like follow you or be your friend, and you can either allow it or not allow it, and then you can follow them back. Well, once you do that, if that person is doing the same competition as you, like, for instance, the cycling challenge, any people who, I think you have to follow them and they follow you back. So if you follow them and they follow you back and you're both doing the cycling challenge, you can see each other's progress on that cycling challenge. Y'all can see where this gets sketchy for me. So I don't want to lose to these people. Now, I realize it's not really a competition. I know that the only one competing in this thing is me. Like that Pello Sooner does not know that I just pulled ahead of him today, or that when I checked a few minutes ago, Truffle Shuffle has jumped in between us out of nowhere. And you think that's crazy? Here's where it gets really crazy. You can look, like once you follow somebody and they follow you, you can see their workouts. So you can go in and like, say you friend somebody. I'm not saying this happened, but say you start following somebody and they follow you back, and all of a sudden they're either beating you or they're getting close to beating you in this imaginary competition that you're having. Like say maybe somebody named Longhorn David or something comes up out of nowhere and is almost going to beat you. Well, then you can go and look and see what kind of workouts this person does, like what kind of rides they do, what days they do their long rides, so that you can make sure that your performance keeps you ahead of them. Oh, I know, y'all, that's a certain level of crazy, right? So that's where we are. Well, and I know y'all are like, dude, we knew this. Like, how is this new? Why is this making you tired and hungry? Because y'all, freaking Longhorn David came up out of nowhere about, I don't know, 6 days ago. So I've been doing my 120 minutes, and y'all, I know that converts into a certain number of hours, but listen to this. 2 hours a day. That sounds way harder than 120 minutes, right? Especially when you say 2 30-minute rides, a 20-minute ride, 2 15-minute rides, and a 10-minute ride. So easy, right? You just stack those up and do the rides and you're done. That's 2 hours. Anyway, so in my head, it's 120 minutes, not 2 hours. Y'all stop it. Stop judging me. Anyhow, let's get back on track here and talk about how when Longhorn David comes galloping onto the scene now, Longhorn, he's in Texas, right? Everything's bigger in Texas. So Holmes will do like a 90-minute ride and get like 36 miles in one ride. Y'all, my 120 minutes a day, I was averaging like, I don't know, 22 miles in 120 minutes. So I had to up my game. So no more like lollygagging on the bike. Now I have to legit work. Air day, air ride that I do, or not be winning. So like I might not win. Like, I mean, these are guys, and like obviously I can't see them and I don't know them, which might be a good thing, but their ride game is strong. So I might not win, but I'm gonna lose fighting. So here's the point of all that is that I've been burning a lot of calories, which I know, we just went through a 20-minute story about the crazies in my head to tell y'all that I've been burning a lot of calories. And so I need to up my eating game. And y'all know I eat a big breakfast, I eat an okay lunch and a significant dinner, but snacks are what do it for me. So let's talk about 0-point snacks, because that's what I'm going to work on doing, is adding more volume in my 0-point snacks. I'm going to up my breakfast a bit too, and we might or might not talk about that, but I'm going to add more volume in my 0-point snacks so that, and y'all, cheesiest term ever, so that my body has more fuel to burn, because that's really kind of what I've been experiencing is when I'm riding and I'm pushing really hard, I just feel drained. So I'm going to work on getting more protein in my snacks. So I have a list of snacks that I want to talk about. So let me get set up. I'm going to try to stick to my list and be organized, and let's talk about some 0-point snacks. Then I got to go do another workout, but this is just a weight workout. I think I have arms today. So let me get set up. We'll talk about snacks. I'll do a workout, and then we're going to cook something. I'm not sure what, as always, I'm not sure what yet, but we're going to do something in the kitchen. So let me get set up and we'll talk about some snacks. All right, y'all, let's talk about some snacks. Look what my intern is such a romantic. Look, he went to the actual grocery store and got me fat-free cottage cheese. The Walmart where I get groceries carries 1% fat cottage cheese, but the intern knows that I like fat-free cottage cheese. And he was up the hill, so he said, hey, I'm running by the grocery store, and I said, yes, please. So fat-free cottage cheese is 0 points. Y'all, I will eat fat-free, I'll eat cottage cheese just straight out of the bucket, but cottage cheese with no sugar added canned fruit is so good. Now, I don't love this fruit just by itself. Whatever it is that they sweeten it with, I assume it's some kind of like sucralose thing. It's very sweet for me, but when you cut it with the cottage cheese, it's really good. So fat-free cottage cheese, 0 points. No sugar added canned fruit, 0 points. Very filling snack. And y'all will see a theme here. Sorry, I have eggs here and they're like scritching on my sweater. I try to eat protein as much as I can. So before, I was aiming for about 86 grams of protein a day. I really need to redo my calculations and up that, because now I'm upping my activity apparently. But so I try to eat protein with every snack because it makes snacks more filling and it just keeps me full for longer. So, and then the next day I have energy to burn because I've eaten a bunch of protein. So I do pears, and that's not good. Peaches, the no sugar added pears or peaches. Non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Y'all, I eat so much of this. Like, this is almost empty. I just opened it this morning, but I use it with my breakfast and for snacks. So I keep frozen fruit that I put in like a single serving size container. I'll thaw that out and then just stick it in the fridge. I have 5 of them in my fridge right now because I ate one this morning. But 6 is my par number. I don't know why, but in the afternoon, if I'm hungry and I want like a yogurty snack, I'll mix just plain old thawed out frozen fruit with some Greek yogurt. This is 0 points, y'all. I don't think you can eat enough non-fat Greek yogurt to have to count points for it. So this with some fruit, great for a snack. For breakfast, what I've been doing is Greek yogurt with the fruit, and I make an overnight oats, which is 2 tablespoons of plain oats with a tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener. teaspoon of vanilla, mix that in with some yogurt, stick it in the fridge overnight, and then I just mix that in with my yogurt and fruit to beef it up some. So then I upped my oats. So that's 1 point for that little mixture because it's 1 point for 2 tablespoons of oats. Well, y'all, it's also 1 point for 3 tablespoons of oats. It's 2 points when you get up to 4 tablespoons. So I've upped my oats to 3 tablespoons, and I'm using more monk fruit sweetener and more vanilla too because I eat a lot of yogurt with it. So I might back off the vanilla because that might be a lot of vanilla. But anyway, so I'm going to start eating 3 tablespoons of oats in the morning and see if that helps some. I don't know. I don't know why I felt I need to tell y'all that, but I am. So that's that. So Greek yogurt. I eat tons of Greek yogurt. I didn't get it out, but I make a non-fat ranch dip that's just plain non-fat Greek yogurt mixed with powdered ranch dip, like powdered Hidden Valley ranch dip, and some garlic salt or onion salt just to cut the sweetness. Mix it up. I dip veggies in it. I use it in place of mayonnaise on a sandwich, and we'll actually talk about it in a minute when we get to eggs. But I use that in place of mayonnaise for like tuna salad, egg salad, deviled eggs. And even though low-fat mayonnaise is only, 1 point per tablespoon, if you use 0 point ranch dip in place of that mayonnaise and all your stuff, you'll find that knocks out a lot of points, kind of 1 point at a time. So Greek yogurt is huge for me. Let's talk about some meats. So I keep pre-cooked chicken in my fridge. I'll either buy chicken in a bag already cooked and keep that in the fridge, or I'll just slice up a chicken breast, throw it in the air fryer, cook it for about 3 minutes, like cook the strips for about 3 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the other side, put those in a Ziploc bag and just snack on those throughout the day when I get hungry. That's a great snack, 0 points. Or, this is kind of breaking today's rule, but I also eat imitation crab meat, which I just noticed a comment, and I'm sorry I don't remember who made the comment, but I've noted before that imitation crab meat is 1 point per ounce, and somebody pointed out that you have to be careful of the sugar in imitation crab meat, so that's probably where the point comes from. But I also do that. I'll snack on imitation crab meat from the fridge. But so chicken's a great snack. I have become obsessed with chicken in a can. So I will keep this and drain it, just put it in the fridge and throw it on a cracker, throw it on one of those little like Mission torts, like the street taco sized torts. Throw some 0 point ranch dip on it, throw some chicken on it, roll it up and eat it for a quick, that's a quick 1 point snack, but y'all, that's filling. And I teach classes from home. So I work from home all day and I have just a few minute break in between classes. So sometimes I'll run downstairs and just grab a quick snack and run back upstairs to my office to work. And that's a perfect snack for that. So chicken, 0 points. Tuna, of course, is also 0 points. Tuna in spring water is also 0 points. So I mentioned this, got a little ahead of myself, but you can use that 0 point ranch dip to make a chicken salad or a tuna salad. So obviously you just drain it. Drain your whichever of the meats you're using. I use a coarse ground mustard because it kind of cuts the Greek yogurtiness of the ranch dip, but I use coarse ground mustard, ranch dip, usually pickles. You can put in celery, you can put all kinds of stuff in there. You can slice up a boiled egg, mix it up, and then just keep that, especially the chicken. Like tuna, I don't keep for long in the fridge because tuna gets, to me, gets a little more tuna-y like as the days go on. But keep it in the fridge and you can throw it on a cracker. You can throw it on, if you slice up a cucumber, just dollop it on a cucumber and eat that. And that's a 0 point snack. Eat it with carrots, eat it with celery, or just go in and grab you a spoonful. Y'all, if you're at the house by yourself or you're at the house with your furry felons or like your interns running around, who cares if you're shoving spoonfuls of tuna salad in your face hole, as long as it keeps you from like snacking, it's all good. So I keep those in my fridge a lot for a protein snack, especially when I'm in a hurry. Just grab a spoonful and go. And 0 points, I don't gotta count it. So I didn't take these out of the freezer, but I have frozen fish, like the I assume they're fillets, like the tilapia or the salmon. When I cook those for dinner, I usually cook a little more than I need for dinner, keep it in the fridge. Again, meat snacks during the day, or turkey. I use the 99% lean ground turkey, and I make turkey meatballs, and it might be gross, I'm not sure anymore, but I'll eat those just cold straight out of the fridge, toss one in my mouth. But here's my thinking on that. To me, what's gross about like a cold meatball is the fat. Like, I don't want no congealed nothing when I'm going to grab a snack, and there's no fat in these. So I'll make turkey meatballs, eat them for dinner, keep the leftovers, and then grab one or two as a snack, or if you're fancy, you can throw it in the microwave and heat it up, but those are a great snack. And I use breadcrumbs. So like if I do half a pound of turkey, it's 1 point for, I think it's 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, but that's over like the whole thing. So it's probably really 0 points for the meatballs when you get down to it, but you can count a point if you want to be all specific. So turkey, 99% lean ground turkey makes a great snack for 0 points. Eggs, y'all, eggs are my absolute saving grace. I'm gonna set them down. Now, I want to talk about not just 0 point snacks, but how we can also use 0 point things to kind of bulk up other stuff. So eggs, you can obviously do just boiled eggs, right? That is an easy quickie snack. You can make deviled eggs. Like I said, just cut your egg in half, scoop out your yolk like you do when you're making a deviled egg, but then mush up your egg yolk and put in fat-free ranch dip instead of mayonnaise, some mustard. I don't put pickles or anything else. I almost said anything weird, but that's pejorative, because if you put stuff in your deviled eggs, I'm not calling you weird, but put whatever you put in your deviled eggs as long as it's 0 points. But using that 0 point ranch dip backs out the points from the mayo. So mix it up, scoop it back into your eggs, and you got 0 point deviled eggs. And y'all, they're surprisingly more filling than a plain old boiled egg. So boiled eggs, deviled eggs, you can do a fried egg sandwich, and y'all, I do these often. So fry you a couple, 3 eggs, depending on how hungry you are. Of course, I use the Sara Lee Delightful bread, which is 1 point per slice, so 2 points for 2 slices of bread, and then 3 eggs, 2 or 3 eggs, depending on how hungry you are. You can throw some fat-free cheese on there. So I'll make fry an egg, put some fat-free cheese on it, fry another egg, and then when you put them together, they're hot enough that it kind of melts the cheese a bit. You can put some lettuce and tomato on that, put some lunch meat turkey on it. Now, if you put the turkey on, maybe count a point for your turkey. But still, that's 3 points for that big old sandwich, and y'all, that is so filling. So you can make a fried egg sandwich. You can do, and this is another one of my, I'm probably actually going to have this for dinner tonight. One of my often go-tos is grits and eggs. So I'll scramble 2 or 3, usually 3 eggs. So cook those and then make a packet of grits. And I just use instant grits. I know y'all pull my Southern card. Packet of grits is 2 points. While my grits are making, I'd cook up my eggs, throw those in, throw some fat-free cheese on top, and depending on how hungry you are, y'all, I'll brown some 99% lean turkey and mix that in. That whole thing, holy cow, how filling is that? Tons of protein. The only points in that are the points for the grits, and if you're still hungry, get you some of that Sara Lee Delightful bread, toast it, and put your grits and eggs and bacon on some toast. Y'all, I promise you're going to be full from that. And then it's 1 point per slice of bread. So if you eat 2 slices of toast with your grits, eggs, and turkey, that's 2 points for the grits, 2 points for the bread, so 4 points for that whole big old meal, and you're gonna be full. So grits and eggs are a great option, or we've talked about this before. Make you some egg muffin. I call them egg muffins, not to be confused with Egg McMuffins or Eggamoopie muffins, but just get you a muffin tin, whip you up some scrambled eggs, put in your muffin tins things that you want to eat in your egg. Like I'll do bell peppers or brown some of that 99% lean turkey, or just lunch meat turkey or some lunch meat ham or something, put those in your muffin tins and then pour your scrambled egg mixture in there and bake it, and they come out like little egg muffins. And if you put just 0-point filler stuff in it, that's a 0-point little snack. And y'all, I'll eat those for breakfast sometimes. Like if I have to actually leave the house for breakfast, I'll eat those for breakfast or as a snack. They're super easy, super quick, and super filling. So eggs are an absolute go-to for me when it comes to snacking, as is applesauce. I told this the other day, y'all, I made a mistake and accidentally got not sugar-free applesauce or not unsweetened applesauce. You got to make sure you get the unsweetened applesauce. My thing's not focusing, but you get the idea. Because the Walmart one, the not unsweetened one, looks just like this. It just doesn't say unsweetened on it, and it's really sweet, and it's so many points. So unsweet applesauce, 0 points. I eat this by the bucket, and I keep the little buckets around because the intern will grab one of these and snack on it sometimes. So, and you can get the unsweet ones in the little, like the single serving size or the big bucket. So these are good. Again, if you have to actually, leave your house, you can take these with, like in your lunch or something. Great choice. So, unsweet applesauce. Let's talk about veggies. Y'all, I was going to try not to do this because they're so rattly, but these are an absolute must-have for me. They're the sliced carrots, and these, I get these at Walmart. They're like $1.80 a bag. So I keep these around, and I eat them with fat-free ranch dip and hummus. So I don't have my hummuses out because I'm embarrassed at how little hummus I have in like my regular hummus and my chocolate hummus. But I will link here to a video where I make the hummus that I dip my veggies in, and I'll make either a sun-dried tomato hummus or a roasted red pepper hummus and keep that in the fridge. My recipe is 0 points, so I can eat as much of it as I want with carrots, with cucumbers, with bell peppers, with whatever veg you want to dip in it. So I eat veggies dipped in hummus and the fat-free ranch dip. So good, so filling, and hummus is of course made with chickpeas, which is a little bit of protein, not a ton, but it's a little bit. And y'all, if you eat a little bit, at least a little bit of protein with every snack, it really does add up. So veggies with hummus, and veggies are one of those things that if you get in the mindset of trying to add veggies to meals, it helps bulk up your meals without adding points. Like when you make a sandwich, try adding lettuce, tomato, and maybe slice up a cucumber and add that on your not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but like if you're making a meat sandwich or something, or like a tuna sandwich, y'all, a tuna salad sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and cucumbers, so good. So try to think of ways that you can add vegetables to your snacks or your meals to bulk them up without adding points. You can also do that with fruit. So I didn't get my fruits out, but over there, you can probably see over in my messy corner, I have bananas, apples, and oranges, which I eat every day with breakfast. And I eat my apples and bananas dipped in chocolate hummus. And I'll link my hummus recipe here somewhere, a video where I make hummus, actually, chocolate hummus, which is 0 points. It's very filling. It bulks up fruit as a snack without adding points, and it gives you protein. So chocolate hummus and regular hummus are two of my absolute must-have, keep around the house snack go-tos to help keep me full and keep me from making bad choices, especially that chocolate hummus, y'all, because I make it with real chocolate and it's sweet. So if I'm having a chocolate craving or if I want something sweet, chocolate hummus. So hummus, veggies, and fruit are fantastic snack options. And y'all, believe it or not, that's about it. I was gonna call this my top 10 0-point snack options, but I don't know how many I did, and whenever I give myself a number, like I always mess it up. So my last, but not least, and y'all please don't judge the fact that my popcorn popper looks dirty, popcorn. Popcorn is a fantastic snack. This is actually sometimes where I get into trouble is eating too much popcorn because it's filling and I like it, but it's just not bulky. So I try to remember to eat popcorn with almonds or something. So eat a handful of popcorn, grab a couple almonds, eat a handful of popcorn, grab a couple of almonds. But not air fryer popcorn, microwave popcorn with no sprinkles, no sprays, no nothing added is 0 points. And y'all, I like the taste of popcorn, so I can eat it without that stuff. But to me, it's so filling that if you prefer it with maybe a sprinkle or a spray or something on it, it's okay, because if that encourages you to eat popcorn instead of some other like really like point heavy snack, eat the popcorn the way, I mean, as long as you're not making like caramel popcorn or like cheese popcorn or something. And even if you are, that you do you, but even if you're adding a few points to your popcorn, popcorn is so filling and you can eat so much of it. I think probably that's still okay. Just count your points, right? So popcorn is my last 0 point snack on my list. So the only other thing I wanted to talk about was drinks. And we've talked about this before. I drink water and my black coffee are pretty much the only drinks that I drink because I don't want to have to count points that I don't chew. But I also drink sparkling water, and there are other 0 point drinks out there that you can drink. Y'all stay hydrated. I was doing a workout the other day and the trainer was like, if your mouth is dry, you're already dehydrated. And I was like, yeah, that's probably true. Like by the time you feel parched, your body's already dried out. So drink water, drink things with water in it. Eating fruit counts as hydrate. I know we're not talking about hydrating today or how much water we should have, but eating fruit that's high, or vegetables that are high in water content like watermelon, cucumbers, celery, those kind of things help you stay hydrated. So drink, stay hydrated. And you know what? If you drink something with points, just count the points, but stay hydrated, my friends. So I don't know where that just came from. Let me get out of here. I'm going to put these foods up. I'm going to go do a workout. Like I said, I think it's arm day, but I don't know. I'm just following a routine. I'm going to do what Ben Aldis tells me to do. So let me go do my workout, and then I will come back and we'll make something. All right. So y'all, you know what, y'all, let's go work out. Y'all do something, I'll do something, and I'll meet you back here.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black.
Oh, y'all, I am joking 0% when I tell you that I almost stayed on the floor over there and just said bye to y'all from there and just ended my video right then and just went to sleep, because oh my word, that workout. But I remembered that I told y'all we were going to have snacks, and I was hungry and wanted some snacks, and the intern came in, and I knew if I just laid on the floor I would look like a crazy person. So I got up, and here we are. I put on some clothes and we're going to make some snacks. So I'm just going to make a couple of quickie things, but y'all, I forgot to tell you, even though I had it on the counter before when we were talking about 0 point stuff, I completely forgot salsa. Now, I think it was Michelle, and I may have mentioned this before or after. Michelle warned me. Michelle, was it you? If not, whoever warned me, claim it in the comments. So salsa is 0 points unless you get the salsa that's not 0 points. Some salsas apparently have added sugar. This one, the Tostitos Chunky Medium Salsa, does not have, it's 0 points. I went and checked immediately when I saw the comment that you got to be careful. So this one is 0 points, but be careful with your salsa. Make sure it's 0 points. Once you figure out that it's 0 points, y'all add it to everything. I eat chips with this. I add it to any kind of like even remotely like Mexican flavored, any kind of flavored wraps that I make, especially the chunky kind, because it bulks stuff up for 0 points. So salsa. And I seriously had this sitting on the counter earlier and forgot to tell you. So anyway, salsa. Now let's make some snacks. So I just want to talk about a couple of things. And one is I mixed, y'all know I'm obsessed with canned chicken. So let me turn y'all this way. So I mixed some canned chicken with just a little bit of my fat-free ranch dip. And y'all, a little bit goes a long, long way because that stuff is so rich. And what I was thinking I would do, I read somewhere that you can make buffalo chicken dip. So buffalo wing dip, or wing sauce, whatever, is 0 points. Now, buffalo, y'all don't be getting all crazy. Buffalo wings are not 0 points because of all of the tasty things they do to the wings to make them buffalo wings, right? They fry them, they add butter to this stuff, but just plain old wing sauce, this one for certain is 0 points. So I think I'm gonna just add some of this to my chicken and see what I get. Might be gross, I don't know. I hope that I didn't, okay, now I can turn y'all back. I hope that I didn't add a ton of wing sauce and make my face leak, but let's see. So I was debating what to try it on. I really want to eat it with celery, but I do not want to sit here and munch celery in y'all's ears. So I'm going to try it on a cucumber. I know that sounds weird. It sounds weird to me, but I'm going to try it. And if it tastes weird because of the cucumberness, then, and y'all, I know cucumbers are crunchy, but ain't nothing as crunchy as celery. So, except for maybe like tortilla chips, and I'm not eating tortilla chips. So I'm gonna try this, and if it's weird because of the cucumber, then maybe I'll throw it on a cracker or something. But let's give this a try. That is tasty, and it's making my face leak. Yo, that's good even on the, my face is 100% leaking. That's good even on the cucumber. Like the buffalo flavor of the buffalo wing sauce just overpowered the cucumberness. So I think you could probably put that on a lot of stuff. That would be good rolled up in a tortilla, which I would do right now, except for the other thing that we're fixing to try. So just plain old canned chicken. I mixed it with my fat-free ranch dip, put in some buffalo wing sauce, and that's good to go. So that's snack number one. Now, y'all, over there on the stove, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pot over there, and I made some of the cabbage from egg roll in a bowl. Now, I didn't put the meat in it, because here's what I want to try. And I kind of like fake tried this earlier in the week, but I didn't go through the whole process of making like the egg roll in a bowl cabbage. So for that, for what's on the stove right now, I julienned some onions and peppers, and I sauteed those with garlic and that like minced ginger in a tube. Sauteed that all up together. Then I threw in my shredded carrots that you know I buy in a bag. Threw in my shredded carrots, my this, I have some left over, coleslaw mix, all of which I buy in a bag, cooked it down, and then I added the sauce from the egg roll in a bowl, which is 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and a tablespoon of sesame oil. Mix that up, pour that on there, cook it down, and it's been cooking down for a little while. I think I finally turned it off, but it's sitting over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and put it in, well, hang on, let me grab some of that and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I heated me up one of those little Mission tacos, the street taco size ones, or Mission tortillas, sorry, the street taco size Mission tortilla. And I'm putting a little duck sauce on it. And y'all, duck sauce is 0 points. Up to like, I don't know, some tablespoons, maybe a tablespoon, but I'm only using like that much. So that's definitely 0 points. I'm going to put my egg roll in a bowl cabbage on that, and then Oh, this is gonna be such a mess. I cannot wait. Little bit of chicken in the can. Chicken. And y'all, that whole lovely mess on my plate right there is 1 point. Cabbage is 0 points, chicken is 0 points, duck sauce is 0 points. I could put a little dollop of my ranch dip on top, which I'm not going to right now, but that would all be 0 points. The only pointage is the 1 point for that little street taco. So here we go. Let's give it a try. This is going to be such a mess. Go ahead and apologize ahead of time for this. I'm going to grab the whole plate. That's really good, y'all. Has a little tiny bit of a tangy taste from that. Is it rice vinegar or rice wine vinegar? I'll let you know right here which one it is, but the vinegar gives it just a teeny tiny, not even a bite, but just a teeny tiny little hint that there might be a bite there, but there's really not. You can put as much chicken in it as you want. If you don't want the points from the taco or from the tortilla, just use an egg life wrap. That would be really good because egg roll in a tortilla is a little bit strange, but it's good. But yeah, roll that up in an egg life wrap. That's 0 points, and y'all, it is really good. And of course, you can just mix your meat, your chicken, or brown some 99% lean ground turkey. Brown that, throw it in there with your egg roll in a bowl, and then roll all of that up in a tortilla or an egg life wrap. So good, so filling. And that would all be 0 points in an egg life wrap, and you can still use your, did I call this duck sauce? Oyster sauce. This is not duck sauce, it's oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is 0 points, so you can, I don't know what if duck sauce is 0 points or not, but oyster sauce is 0 points. So you can use your oyster sauce on that, all 0 points. So, so good. And y'all, those are some snacks to sort of round out your day. I'm gonna actually put this stuff together, make this lunch, and then have me some grits and eggs and ground turkey for dinner, and then that's gonna be my day. So let us know in the comments, y'all, what do you think about these snacks? What am I missing? What do you eat for snacks? Or do you even bother with snacks, or do you just eat big meals? Let us know in the comments what your plans are. Y'all, thank you so, so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, we are most definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos at the beginning of every week with some book videos sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.